In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what a tax lien property is, how tax lien investing works, and actually where to find tax lien properties. Here's the simple breakdown. A tax lien property is basically where a homeowner defaulted on their taxes. So every year a homeowner has to pay their property taxes, and if a homeowner does not pay those taxes, the state or county will take back that property, or they will actually hold it up for auction for us as real estate investors to actually buy. So that's where you come in and you buy this tax lien, this other person's taxes, and then when you come, you bring that to the homeowner and say, hey, I am now the person that you have to pay, and it's X amount plus the interest, whatever interest that you determine it is. Let's just say, for example, you bought this person's taxes for $500 and you're gonna charge them a 10% interest. Now they have between about 6 to 3 years, depending on the state, the county, whatever the requirement is for that homeowner to pay back their taxes before you foreclose them. That leads me into the next thing. If the homeowner does not pay on those taxes, if they don't pay you back, if they don't pay that $500 plus the 10% interest, you can actually foreclose on the property. So in a nutshell, this is how tax lien investing works. So it's gonna be great for you as a real estate investor in two ways. One way, they actually pay you back and they pay the interest. So you just earned 10% on your money. Now, what if they don't pay you back? Well, now you can foreclose on them. And you can take this property that might be worth $100,000, $200,000 and you only paid $500. It does seem kind of harsh that you're foreclosing on someone, you're taking someone's home away from them. But think about it, if they're not paying their taxes, in reality, the state or the county would actually take back that property anyway. So why can't that be you and you make some money off this deal? And another quick thing to know is with tax lien investing is they actually have an expiration date. So if, let's just say for example, that your state, after 6 months if the person doesn't pay the property taxes, AKA you, they don't pay you that money back, then if you don't foreclose on a certain period, that tax lien will actually expire. So all that money that you actually just invested, that $500, for example, that $500 goes to waste. So there's two ways you can actually find these tax lien properties. If you're ready to find some tax lien properties, hit that like button for me, turn it blue so the YouTube algorithm knows that this video is worth pushing out to more people. So the first way, let's hop into my computer right now. The first thing you're gonna want to do is you're going to want to get registered with the county that you're wanting to invest in, and you're also wanting to know when those auctions are going to be held. So for me, for example, we're going to type in Oklahoma City County Tax Assessor. This works with any city, any county. So you just hit enter, and you can see right here, you can just find the phone number, like right here. Give them a call, tell them like, hey, I want to, buy tax liens. While you have the tax assessor on the phone, you're gonna ask them like, hey, I want a list of all the tax lien properties, within this time range. So maybe like 2 months out. So this month, September, and then next month, October. And it might cost you $1, $2, $10 to actually get this list, but that's okay because whenever you get this list, you can actually do your own research to find out if this is a great property or not. And before I get into the bonus on how to find out if the property is worth your time, there's actually two other ways you can find more tax lien properties. One way is you can actually hop on a website known as PropStream. A link to PropStream is gonna be in the description down below. I got you a 7-day free trial, so you can try it out completely for free for 7 days. And you can find tax lien properties. Go to the auction whenever you're registered. Go to the auction and bid on these properties for $500,000, $5,000. There's not too much risk investing in tax liens. Why? Because if they don't pay you back, foreclose on them. If they do pay you back, you get a nice premium interest rate. The only con I see with tax lien investing is the opportunity cost. So if you have $5,000, $10,000 locked up in this property and they actually pay you back at, let's just say the requirement is 3 years, let's just say they pay you back at 2 years and 11 months. Well, now, you made 10%, but that opportunity cost, the opportunity cost of that $5,000 to $10,000 could be making over the course of those 3 years is far greater than just the 10% you earned with the tax lien property. So if you want an easier way to find tax lien properties, again, that link to PropStream is in the description down below. Again, it's a 7-day free trial. Or you can get my $17 ebook. That link is gonna be in the description down below for 12 other ways to finding off-market properties just like tax lien. The beauty behind tax lien investing is, yes, you might get a property for $500, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, and it might be worth $100,000 to $200,000. But here's the other beautiful thing. You get that list of the tax lien properties like in either PropStream, or you call it the tax assessor and you get that, you get that information from them. You get this list of properties that have a tax lien on them. You can go out and do your due diligence before you go to auction. So here's what you're going to do. I'm gonna go over this really quick because I don't want this video to be going on crazy long. So what you're going to do is you're going to get that list. It's going to have addresses on. All you have to do is plug in that address, put it into Zillow. Once you put the address into Zillow, you're going to go into the sold section. You're going to compare all these properties, and here's a better way and a free way and a more accurate way is you can hit up a real estate agent in the area asking them, hey, can you run these comps for me? Can you run a comp on such and such address? Now, you can do this for every single property and it's completely free. You don't have to pay the agent anything. If you want to, you can, no big deal, but you don't have to. This is what's known as running your comps, or CMA, comparable market analysis, against a property. So that address, what, if it's a 3-bed, 2-bed, 4-bed, whatever it is, you want to get properties that are comparables to the property that you're wanting to buy. Let's just say, for example, this property, again, all they owe is $500 for their taxes. You want to buy it. Well, now whenever you go to Zillow or you get a real estate agent to run the comparables for you, you find out this property is worth $200,000. If that property doesn't need any rehab, it doesn't need any repairs, you can buy it for $500, wait 6 months to 3 years, and whatever the time is to foreclose on the property, whatever your state or county require you to, you can foreclose on that property and you can make so much money doing this. Just imagine for 6 months holding onto this tax lien. The homeowner doesn't pay you back. You just spent $500 and you're making $100,000 to $200,000. That's why so many investors actually like investing in tax liens. Now, you're actually going to run into some issues. One of them being that there's going to be a lot of competition because there's some big players in the tax lien investing. And another issue is you don't know how much rehab is going to go into the property. You can actually, here's a little insider tip. You can actually go drive around these properties. You have the address, drive to the property and just look at it from a bird's eye view. Just be like, hey, what does this property need? Hey, is the roof damaged? Hey, are there broken windows? Whatever it is, you can see it. You can't really see the inside. Don't go peeking in these homeowners' windows. Don't do that. But you just sit on the street and be like, hey, oh, you know what? I noticed that the landscaping's bad. Hey, the garage door's messed up. Whatever it is, you can kind of get an idea of what you're going to spend on the rehab just by looking off the street. So again, the two easier ways to find these properties, yes, you're going to spend some money, but you're going to spend money getting this list anyways. You can get my $17 ebook, and link is going to be in the description down below, or you can get PropStream in a free trial for 7 days. Again, the link in the description is going to be down below. There's going to be videos popping up all right in here that I picked out specifically for you to bring you even more value, so go check those videos out. Until the next video, I'm out. See ya.